Good evening, Raccoons, and welcome to the OHS Class of 2028 to your virtual pep rally as you learn a little bit more tonight about what it means to be a raccoon and to join our community. We couldn't be more excited to welcome you. I'm Mr. Curtis. I'll be your principal over the next 4 years, and I'm here with several people that will help us work through the next hour and 15 minutes so you can learn a little bit more about this transition to high school. I'm here with my co-hosts. I have Bryn right here, senior, and I have Maggie over here, another senior. We have some people working behind the scenes. We got Melanie, we got Tyler, and we've got Lucas, who are all working to bring the video content and footage to you. They've been working really hard on this night for the last couple months, so couldn't be more excited to get the party started. And of course, we have our guest of honor, Rocky the Raccoon. There we go. So let's get this party started. All right, Raccoons, this is your time. You're in 8th grade and you're transitioning into 9th grade. For years, you've probably been coming to our campus and at football games, hanging out on the field, looking at the student section. Now it's your turn to get in the student section. Maybe you've been coming to basketball games at youth night or football games at youth night. Now it's your turn to get on the court, get on the field. You probably come to our theater and maybe you've performed in the OAC as part of our Nature Hill and Silver Lake musicals, but now it's your time to hit the big stage and take the stage with Miss Kaufeld and Miss Ferraro. You've been working for this opportunity and now it's your time. Oconomowoc High School has been around since 1882. It's not new, but you're joining a community of raccoons that spans generations, and the expectation is that you'll jump into that community and be ready to make a difference as you think about your goals and representing Oconomowoc to the larger area and whatever you decide to do after graduation, being proud of where you came from. So what does it mean to be a raccoon? Tonight you're going to hear dozens of stories of how these raccoons have defined the high school experience. High school lasts just 704 days. That's your first day of school, September 3rd, all the way through the moment you collect your diploma in June 2028. Parents watching, that may seem overwhelming. Raccoons, that may seem like a long time away, but it goes incredibly fast. So while you're here, we have to make sure each day counts. And tonight you're going to hear the stories of our raccoons and how they got started on day 1, 2, and 3, and how they're finishing up on day 701, 702, 703. The one thing that unites us is purpose. So why do you show up here every single day? Why are you becoming a raccoon? What is expected of you your freshman year leading into senior year? Well, what we believe in those 704 days is we're working to build purpose in your lives. What do you want to do in this world? What difference do you want to make? And how can we help you discover that here at Oconomowoc High School, have the support system to be able to help you learn and grow with that, and then to help you if you start to struggle through that journey, because it will get hard. We believe the day after graduation, you will make a difference in this world, and you'll have to do something else. So on the screen right now is our vision. We believe that despite what difference you want to make in this world, you got to do something next. So whether that's going to a 4-year school, continuing learning at WCTC or some of our 2-year schools, joining the workforce, being in a skilled trade apprenticeship, or joining the military, you are going to walk out of here after graduation ready for whatever you choose. You'll spend the next 4 years figuring it out, and then you'll be ready to move on. So I'm here with Brennan and Maggie. Just interested, what are your plans? You're just a semester away from graduation.
So I plan to pursue the 4-year college pathway. I have applied to a couple of schools down south, and I'm going to major in marketing, probably sports marketing eventually. Yeah.
I have no idea where I'm going yet, but I know I also want to go to a 4-year college to study dentistry.
That's awesome. And tonight, you're going to hear from about a dozen other raccoons who are going to share their journey as well and what might be next. Maybe it's in the building trades. Maybe it's in marketing. Maybe it's in agriculture. Maybe it's in transportation. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Whatever it might be, we'll help you discover that and set up a plan for success to get you there. So, we all have different journeys, and you're joining a community of about 1,600 other people. I know that sounds large, considering maybe you've got maybe 600 or 700 people at Silver Lake or Nature Hill, or maybe you're coming from a smaller parochial school, or you're moving from a smaller school system over here to Oconomowoc. 1,600 people, 1,600 different personalities. It can be overwhelming, but what unites us is our school values. From first day of school freshmen to the seniors going into dentistry or whatever it might be, we are united in our values as a school. And just like your family at home or the school you're at now has a set of values that define who you are, at Oconomowoc High School as raccoons, we have values that define us despite our different ages, different ideas, different beliefs. We are first and foremost grounded in our purpose and values. When we show up every day, we show up with purpose. We are committed to our goals. When we set a goal, we work hard to meet them, and we make sure we take the classes, the programs, and we're taking the extracurriculars that help us commit and follow through on our goals. And then we're accountable to ourselves and each other. When we fall short, we pick ourselves back up and say, we made a mistake, how do we get back on the right path? So regardless if you're a senior, a principal, a freshman, these are the values that bind us that we're working towards every day. We're far from perfect, but I'm incredibly proud of the work that our raccoons are doing to live these values every single day and to help define their high school experience. So tonight we're going to break down each of these values and kind of hear how people are living them out. We're going to start first with the idea of being grounded in our purpose and values. What does it mean? Who are you and how do you discover that? We're going to have the opportunity to hear from several people to talk about their transition into high school and to think about how are they defining their entry points in high school and how might that apply to you. So I'll turn it over to Bryn.
Throughout the night, you are going to hear from many OHS students who share their experiences at Oconomowoc High School. You'll also be encouraged to scan QR codes to check out resources and register for open house, so have your phones ready.
Let's first hear from my sister, Ruby. She is a freshman and came from a very small school, just like me.
Hello, my name is Ruby Rowe, and I'm currently a freshman at Oconomowoc High School. I came to OHS from a very small school where I graduated with only 5 other students. I was very nervous to be at such a large school, but my transition was very smooth. With the school being so big, there are so many different opportunities I was able to choose from, and you can too. I personally am involved in student council and 3 major sports. I joined the lacrosse team and I tried tennis and ski racing for the first time. I also took on some different classes I was interested in, and it has really helped me realize what I want to pursue. I've only just started my high school career and I'm already thriving. I feel equipped with the things I need to know, and the environment at OHS is so welcoming. The teachers and counselors have been one of the best things at the school, and it's good to know they will always be there to help you. I encourage all of you to open up all of your doors because there are so many pathways to take. High school is such a thrilling change from middle school, and here at OHS you'll have the best 4 years of your life.
Wow. Ruby is involved in a lot of sports and activities. It is good to know that there are so many pathways you can take. Here's another student. He came from St. Charles and is enjoying the transition from private to public school.
Hi, my name is Jacob Kupfer. I'm a freshman at Oconomowoc High School. I went to St. Charles Middle School, and I'm involved in many activities and clubs here at the high school, like football, baseball, intramural basketball, student council, math team, the PLTW program, and numerous other activities here at the high school. Many kids who go to the outside of the 2 schools of Nature Hill and Silver Lake are very nervous to attend a big high school like Oconomowoc, and I was nervous especially, but the transition was a piece of cake. Due to the outstanding counselors and advisors here at the high school, you don't have to worry at all about getting a class you really wanted or doing anything here that you have an interest in. Also, for someone like me who didn't go to the public schools here, it helps a ton, and it helped me a ton to get involved. I know you probably hear this from every kid who goes here, and you probably just ignore it by now, but it is one of the greatest things to make new friends. Things like sports or clubs are the perfect thing to get involved with. For example, football and baseball have helped me gain the friends that I have now. Also, another way you can gain friends is to take classes that you have a great interest in, because most likely those classes you have interests in, the other kids in the class will also have the interests like that. But most importantly, and what helped me gain a lot of friends that I also have, is just to go to football games, volleyball games, basketball games, or etc. And just to have fun in high school and try to make it a good time. Because when you look back at high school, you're not going to remember what grades you got. You're just going to remember that you had a good time. So good luck, upcoming freshmen, and have a good time. Good luck.
I agree with Jacob. Making new friends and getting involved in what you are interested in is a great way to get started at OHS. Up next is Dylan, who moved from out of state and got involved in summer activities to make new friends and get adjusted even before his freshman year started.
My name's Dylan Richter. I'm a ninth grader that came from out of the state. Even so, transitioning to high school in a different school district wasn't too difficult. I recommend requesting your courses as soon as possible so that you can have the classes you want. If you're playing a fall sport, it's a good idea to go to some summer practices. That's especially important if you don't know anybody. I met a lot of people doing that, and they were great experiences. Another thing I made sure to do once the school year started was to sign up for clubs. They don't take up much of your free time since most meetings are during Pride, and you get the opportunity to go on some trips for them. I also recommend making sure that you have your prides booked before the school day starts. However, there's always a chance that someone requested you at the last minute, so never assume you know where you're expected to go. I say that the most confusing part of the first day is the lunch lines. You have 2 cafeterias open to you in the main building, but you can get food from anywhere on campus. I personally recommend Rocky's Test Kitchen. I don't think that there's ever been a time I've been disappointed by the food there. Make sure that you find somewhere to sit on the first day because seats are claimed very quickly and are hard to come by. I also would recommend removing study halls from your schedule because prides effectively function as the same thing if you want them to. All this sounds complicated, but it's not that bad. It'll make a lot of sense when you get here. It's a lot of fun, so make sure to enjoy it.
Dylan also just placed first in Principles of Finance at DECA Districts. Thanks, Dylan.
Woohoo!
Great points. Yeah. Great points about clubs and using Pride Time. I would check out Rocky's Test Kitchen too. Lunch is a great time to make good connections with friends and eat some good food.
Up next, we have Nat, who is a freshman who has taken classes and participated in clubs that correlate with what Nat wants to do in the future. Nat was homeschooled and found getting involved is a great way to feel comfortable at OHS.
Hello, I'm Nat Annan. I'm a freshman at OHS, and I'm currently in HOSA and a PLTW Principles of Biomedical Science class. Both the club and the courses I've chosen to be involved in help guide me towards my future career in nursing. I was worried about the transition from being homeschooled all my life to being a freshman in high school, but the amazing teachers and other students helped me understand a different environment and navigate new tasks. I love being able to schedule prides with teachers that teach subjects I'm struggling in. And even with a large number of students here, there always seems to be enough resources for me and other students when we need help. I've been able to meet so many people here, and I look forward to seeing them every day. Some advice I give to incoming freshmen is come in with high hopes and your head held high, but most importantly, please be nice to people. Even if you don't know them or had a bad first impression, being kind to people you both know and don't know can change your whole worldview.
That's really great advice. Thanks, Nat. It sounds like you are thriving here. This next speaker is Gracie. She's a sophomore and is involved in many leadership opportunities from sports to clubs to classes.
Hi, my name is Gracie Bolsker, and I'm a sophomore here at Commonwealth High School. I am very involved at OHS. Currently, I play 2 sports and I'm a part of 2 clubs. I participated in both basketball and softball, and I'm currently in student council in DECA. DECA has introduced me into the business world and helped me find interest in taking many business classes while also shaping my future career goals. Also, with being in student council, it has taught me leadership and how to hold myself and other people accountable. The Leadership 1 class has taught me to grow and understand how building good habits and in utilizing my leadership skills can not only benefit not myself but the entire Raccoon community. We have so many great opportunities and clubs at the high school. I really encourage you all to join as many as you can, not only as they will help you get to know and meet new people, but I also have been able to take part in many fun activities and events. The transition to high school can sometimes be hard, but being involved, exploring new opportunities, and sometimes taking a chance is a great way to get out of your comfort zone and become a part of what makes Oconomowoc great.
I totally agree with Gracie. Find the clubs and classes that push you to be your best.
Before we hear from more stories from our students, we have some OHS trivia for you. Play along and see what you know. Here we go.
16. 9. 10.
23.
Well, that's a good question. My quick math would say I would have to go with 30.
I'm gonna have to guess around like 30. We got a lot of sports. So.
It's definitely not 28. I'm gonna go with 47.
Bruh. Maybe like 36.
Is it 12?
701.
You never know what you're going to learn here. Next, let's hear from Gus. He is involved in student council and football. Both have helped Gus really connect with his school, build his confidence, and become truly invested here at OHS.
My name is Gus Kelly. I'm a senior at Oconomowoc High School. During my time at Oconomowoc, I've been involved with student council, game day squad, and multiple sports. I'll be attending the University of Kentucky and majoring in education. In my 4 years at Oconomowoc, I've had many ups and downs. An experience that has grounded me at the high school and has helped me become a better student and person is student council. I joined student council my junior year, and I can wholeheartedly say I regret not being a part of it for all 4 years. Another experience that has grounded me is football. The last 4 years of football has taught me to be a leader, to be determined, and to be goal-driven. Being surrounded by the leaders that are involved in these activities has helped me grow, find my identity, and develop leadership skills to guide others around me. Moving on to the high school can be scary, but it gives you the opportunity to find who you are and change how people see you. Going into my freshman year, I didn't like the identity that I had made for myself at my middle school. When I got to the high school, I was able to find who I truly wanted to be and how I wanted to make an impact. This allowed me to find the right clubs and activities to become a part of. I believe being involved in clubs and athletics keeps all students grounded and helps people find their true identity.
Gus is right. The people you surround yourself with will build you up to be the type of person you want to be. All right, now we have Brett. He really understands the importance of embracing your freshman year. He was not super focused his freshman year and soon realized, as he got more involved, how important the choices you make from the very start will impact your time at OHS.
Since my freshman year, it has been my goal to be part of the top 10% of my class. However, during my first year of high school, I didn't really care about my academics, and my outlook on school was affected because of it. I was in the mindset that my report card didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I began to feel separated from my community when I tried less in school. I noticed my friends doing so many clubs and getting great grades. Then when I saw a C on my report card, it became my goal to change and be a part of my community. I joined our school musical program to get a good feel of clubs at my school. I fell in love with the community built in the musical, and I decided to join other clubs and honor societies such as the Gold Vibrations Choir Group, Junior State of America, International Thespian Society, English Honor Society, National Honor Society, and I even joined Fashion Club. My grades started to improve as I became more involved inside and outside of school. I went from getting B's and C's to getting A's, and I really felt happy doing so. I even accomplished my goal of getting the top 10% of my class. At the beginning of my senior year, I created the Computer Science Honor Society to give other students in computer science the same opportunities that I was given during my years of high school. Being a part of my school community has been my favorite part of high school, and I encourage everyone to join that club or study for that test because it might improve your high school experience more than anyone could imagine.
Thanks, Brett. That really is great advice. It sounds like your journey and experiences can help us all embrace OHS from day one.
So, you heard from freshmen, you heard from seniors about what it means to be grounded in your purpose and value. And I was jotting down some notes just like you were. I took away a few important things. The first one is how important your course selection is. When the counselors come to Nature Hill and Silver Lake next week and help you pick your classes, I heard that you need to make sure you're grounding yourself in your purpose. Don't take a class because a friend's taking it, or you'll find yourself pretty miserable. You have to figure out what you want to explore. I know there's a lot of options and you're only in 8th grade going to 9th grade, but you have some general interests. If you're interested in building trades 1, take it. If you're not, don't. There's a million other things. So make sure you take the next week or so to really discern what classes you want to take as electives so that you're set up for success as you think about starting your high school experience, not what your friends want to take. Check with your counselor if you got questions about that, and make sure on Wednesday night at open house and course exploration night you get the opportunity to explore all the different programs. All our teachers will be here. You can ask clarifying questions if you got them. The other thing I heard, especially I think from Dylan, was starting early. Start early. Sure, the first day of school is September 3rd, but come August, this place is moving. Football starts August 6th. Picture Days August 7th. We have freshman family dinners for you and your family to meet your counselor, myself, and your associate principal beginning the 3rd week of August. It's a busy place in August, and it's fun because you're going to football games, you're playing sports, and you don't have homework yet. Couldn't be better. So mark your calendars. On Wednesday night, you'll get the calendar for next year. We'll also email that out. So if you can plan vacations and trips around it, it's important to know that the fun starts in August, even though classes don't start till September. The other thing I heard was your counselors and advisors are there for you. And if you own your journey and you turn to them to help define what that is, you will have the best 4 years of your life. All right. I think the last thing is you get very few opportunities in this lifetime for a fresh start. This is your fresh start. This is a chance to reground yourself in your interests and to start to explore who you are. Doesn't matter what your grades were at Nature Hill or Silver Lake or St. Charles or wherever. Doesn't matter what your reputation was. It doesn't matter what awards you earned. It doesn't matter. You get a fresh start. Certainly those past experiences are helping to build upon who you will become as a raccoon, but it's your time to take control of what your journey is. Because, like we said, graduation's coming soon enough. I heard a lot about clubs and activities and getting involved, so check out a little bit about the clubs and activities we have at OHS.
There are over 40 clubs and activities here at OHS. Let's hear about a few.
So one of the biggest things that we do in Spanish Star Society is we have this huge colectivo fundraiser where we act as like translators for the people that are like local Spanish speaking community. And also in Spanish we just get to do like a bunch of cultural activities, like stuff for Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead. I think Spanish Star Society is a really fun club and I think you'll learn a lot, meet new people, so you should join SHH.
I do robotics, theater, and I'm in choir and band, but today I want to talk about robotics. In robotics, we have different competitions, and we also help out the middle schools with their robotics. Currently, we are doing VEX robotics, where we follow the VEX game competition. It's a really fun club.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex. I am the communications director for the Oconomowoc High School math team and Mu Alpha Theta, or Math Honor Society. I really like math, and I saw it as a way to give myself opportunities in the future and just to have fun doing cool, challenging math problems.
I joined cross country my junior year of high school to try something new, and I wasn't really a good runner, but it was an amazing experience. My favorite part about cross country is that it's not just a sport, it's really a team or more like a family. Even if you don't like running, you'll love the team. We'll do a warm-up mile, and then we do some stretching together, then we'll do our workout together, and then do a cool-down mile and debrief our workout. You never know your ability, and running is something everyone can improve on, and you'll have a really fun time doing it.
Hi, I'm Alexis Ames, and I am in Art Honor Society. I joined Art Honor Society because one of my friends was in it, actually. I knew about the community that it was, and I'm an artist myself, as you can see by my hands. A lot of the time we spend as a club is working on art projects for donation. Recently, we just finished a project where we painted and did drawings for senior citizens to go into their apartments. I'm in charge of a lot of the communication that happens in the club, and taking that leadership role teaches me a lot. The opportunity to work with other artists and see people who are like 20 times more talented than me doing just amazing work is just an opportunity that I always look forward to.
I would say my favorite thing that I'm involved in is theater. It's just such a great way to meet people that you're really connected to, and it lets me, be myself through being somebody else on stage. So it's definitely something you should try if you're looking into it, and it's super fun.
I'm interested in business and marketing, and I think it's a good way to show my leadership skills. We do a lot of service-based kinds of activities. For instance, we raise money and bring presents to kids at a not as fortunate school.
Up on your screen right now is a QR code. If you grab your phone real quick and take a photo of that, that will bring you to our 23-24 club catalog. There are lots of different clubs you can join. We want to make sure, again, grounded in our purpose. High school goes quick. There's a lot of things going on. You're going to add responsibility over these next 4 years. Sure, maybe you get some time now, but you're probably going to add a job. You might add an internship. You're going to gain more freedoms and independence. It's going to be important that you look at your time and make sure you're doing clubs and activities that are going to help you meet people, but also, like Gus said, that are going to help push you in your leadership abilities and capabilities and make sure that you are a well-rounded individual as you start to apply for whatever might be next. Clubs show a level of commitment. They show a level of dedication. They show a level of follow-through. And they're a way to take your learning from just beyond the classroom out into the community. So if you love marketing class, you'll want to join DECA. So again, that QR code is up there. It'll also be in your folder when you come on Wednesday night. Bryn?
Reminder that all our clubs will be at open house on Wednesday. So while you're here checking out our campus, meeting staff, and hearing more about classes, make sure you go explore some club opportunities.
Great advice, Bryn. Clubs are a great way to meet people right away and discover your interests.
All right. So transitioning then to our second core value, committed to your goals. Clubs can help you commit to your goals. The classes you take will help you commit to your goals. Grounded in your purpose. Once you discover that, how do you commit to your goals? And goals can be anything from, I want to go to a 4-year college. I want to go to UW-Madison. I want to make sure I can get a scholarship into ROTC. I want to get an apprenticeship. We all have different goals, and they'll evolve over 4 years. You're going to hear the stories of our raccoons and how they've committed to the goals they've set. Certainly, things change and adapt, and you're only an incoming freshman. But again, it's important to see how day 1 can lead to day 704. Bryn?
Thank you, Curtis. We're back now with more testaments from our fellow raccoons, starting with Ella, who moved to Oconomowoc recently from Florida. This was a really big change for her. Ella points out many of the cool opportunities we have at OHS, and she's also impressed with the many options she has after high school.
Hi, my name is Ella Kosmicki. I'm a senior here at Oconomowoc High School, and I just moved here from Florida, January my junior year. The Florida schools are much different than Oconomowoc. One of the main reasons is how hard it is to choose your electives because you don't always get the ones you chose because of how many students there are. Also, how little electives there were at my old school. We didn't have an auto female class, which is super cool to be in. I'm currently in it. The gym class that I was in last term was also super cool. We went hiking and did a lot of outdoor activities off campus. My school in Florida was not very flexible with your schedule if you wanted to change your classes because the classes would fill up too fast. The teacher never really prepared you for college, more of just telling us we need to go to college, basically saying that was our one and only choice. Here at Oconomowoc, though, the staff was so welcoming when my brother and I first got here. Mr. Curtis knows us as the Floridians, but also knows both of our names. Here at Oconomowoc, they showed my brother and I how going to college isn't our only option, and I really liked how they do that. They also prepared me for college by telling me about on-site admissions, and I think as a senior, if you're planning on going to college, do this. They showed us how to apply for college step by step, You also get to talk one-on-one with the admissions office of the college you apply to, and you could be admitted to the college on site. It's a super cool thing for seniors to do, so make sure when you're a senior and planning on going to college, do it. Overall, Oconomowoc High School is a great school to go to, especially coming in as a freshman. You'll get to become close to the staff.
Thanks for sharing, Ella. I know I have had many opportunities here at OHS as well. There's so much to offer. Here's Emma. She has a passion for international relations and took many AP courses to help her figure out what her true calling was. Her advice to explore the many opportunities at OHS. Let's hear from Emma.
Hello, my name is Emma Nelson, and I'm a current senior at OHS. I plan to pursue a 4-year degree in international relations. My interest in international relations stems from my passion developed through courses such as AP Human Geography, AP US History, and IB Spanish. My key takeaways from these classes include the development of necessary study skills and an introduction to the importance of developing a global understanding. Classes like IB Spanish have helped set me up for greater opportunities and showed me the importance of pursuing a second language. A major part of my journey includes my involvement in extracurriculars such as Rho Kappa, FBLA, Spanish Honor Society, and more. Throughout my time at OHS, I participated in the IBCP, where I committed to coursework that would best prepare me for my future endeavors. For the IBCP, I completed the Reflective Project, where I had the opportunity to learn beyond the classroom in a field of study I was interested in. My work in Global Scholars and IBCP interconnected as I completed coursework with a global focus and developed a passion for service. My support system involvement in academics at OHS prepared me for a unique opportunity where I applied for and was selected as a U.S. Youth Delegate for the Benjamin Franklin Transatlantic Fellowship, a Department of State-funded exchange scholarship. Throughout this experience, I engaged with 45 students from across Europe, as well as 9 other students from across the United States. Participating in academic endeavors focused on global issues, promoting diplomacy, and establishing international relations. My advice to incoming freshmen is to explore every opportunity that comes your way. The way to best grow in your character and prepare for whatever pathway you may choose is to know there are so many incredible opportunities out there. All it takes is the passion to explore them.
Wow, Emma has done a lot. I totally agree that study skills and learning a second language are huge. Great advice. Now we have Haley on deck. She's a senior and has some great plans for after high school. Her involvement in extracurricular activities has helped her tremendously. She also enrolled in the IB Diploma program, which is one of the most influential decisions she has ever made.
Hi, my name is Haley Moskalik, and I've been a part of the Oconomowoc School District for my entire life. I'm now a senior, and I can honestly say that the support that I have gotten from this school community is immeasurable when it comes to their commitment to helping me achieve my goals. My plans for after high school are to major in chemical and materials engineering at a selective university, and I intend to work for NASA in developing materials for space travel. Within OHS, I'm involved in a couple extracurricular activities, some of which include being president of International Thespian Society, vice president of Delta Epsilon Phi. I've been in the theater program and vocal jazz for 4 years. I'm in National Honor Society Tri-M and a few other activities. I genuinely think being in these extracurricular activities has made my time at OHS immensely better. The programs at OHS have helped me to know what I want to commit to in my life. I always knew what I wanted to go to college and pursue a higher level of education. However, knowing exactly what I wanted to study was not a linear path for me. I started out wanting to study social studies or maybe be a history major. After taking some classes, I quickly realized that wouldn't be the path for me. I was back to square one, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life at the ripe age of 15. But one of the most influential decisions I have ever made was to enroll in the IB Diploma program. I've always loved an academically rigorous course, and I knew that the accelerated courses were just not enough for me. The IB Diploma program involves 6 IB courses, an extended essay, and a service project. It has exposed me to a well-rounded education that shows the value of an interdisciplinary learning. It has helped me prepare for the most rigorous courses that I intend to take after high school within my major. But most importantly, it has exposed me to high-level physics and chemistry. Without these classes, I would have never found my passion and been able to commit to my goals. I vividly remember the day that we did spectroscopy in my chemistry class, and I was first exposed to the vastness of the universe. This has propelled me to invest my time in classes that will help me to continue expanding our universe. If I have any advice for incoming freshmen, it is to be involved in the IB program in any capacity. I firmly believe that the well-rounded education a person can receive will give you exposure to fields you would have never thought you would enjoy. This program will challenge you and get you prepared for colleges in ways that other college preparatory classes aren't able to do. If you are looking to stand out to colleges and not entirely sure what you want to do with your life, please consider being involved in the IB program. And outside of academic advice, remember that you are meant to succeed within this school, and everyone here wants you to. If you feel like you're drowning, don't hesitate to reach out.
I know a ton of people who chose the IB pathway and they all love it. It is a diverse program that benefits all who participate. Thank you, Haley, for sharing your insight. Up next, we have more trivia.
790.
I'm gonna have to go with 948.
Everybody.
Freshmen. Juniors and seniors.
October. September. 44.
I'd say about 47.
Wow, even I learned some new facts. All right, Olivia is ready for us. She plans to attend a four-year university and is involved in FFA and AVID. Check out her journey.
Hello, class of 2028. My name is Olivia Utek, and I'm a senior here in the IB Career Program. I am also involved in FFA, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Students for Service, and OHS Softball. I am interested in attending a four-year university and going on to veterinary school. I walked into my freshman year knowing that I wanted to go to college. I was just not exactly sure what for. Sophomore year, I made the decision to join FFA, and it has opened my eyes to opportunities I never knew existed. Through my experiences in FFA, I have found my strength in leadership, my passion for agriculture, and my love for animals. I have since taken both of the veterinary classes here at OHS, as well as other agriculture and PLTW biomedical classes. I am now committed to my passion and applying to colleges on the pre-veterinary track with the goal of becoming a large animal veterinarian. I am also an AVID student. AVID is a program that is designed to help students commit to being career and college ready through note-taking, collaboration, and organization. AVID has helped me prepare for college-level coursework and has taught me life skills that I will continue to use in my future, both in college and as a large animal veterinarian. Through AVID, I was given the opportunity to participate in on-site admissions. On-site admissions is an event at OHS for seniors who express their interest in a four-year university, not just AVID seniors, and students who have committed to their goal of getting into college. These students meet with and are interviewed by college admission counselors and are told within the interview whether they are accepted into the college or if there is something they should build on in their application before receiving a decision. On-site admissions helped me commit to my future as a college student as I was accepted into all three colleges I interviewed with that day. Being in the IB Career Program, I feel prepared for my college pathway ahead of me. Taking all of the PLTW biomedical classes helped me feel confident in my knowledge of human anatomy as well as animals. Believe it or not, there are similarities between the two. The service learning of the IB Career Program has encouraged experience in my career field, and the research paper that I have been writing is helping me commit to learning about my future career as well. Both my IB English classes and IB Spanish have prepared me for college-level work, but Spanish has especially helped me be able to communicate in the workplace and will be an important part of my future career. Overall, the IB Career Program has helped me commit to my college-level learning and prepared me for my future career as a large animal veterinarian. One piece of advice that I would give to freshmen here at OHS or anywhere is to step out of your comfort zone. Freshman year, I would have never imagined myself in FFA, and today I could not imagine my high school years without it. Another time I stepped out of my comfort zone was to interview with the college admissions counselors at on-site admissions. I was super nervous to interview, but I'm so glad that I did because the day was a success. Both of these opportunities have helped me commit to my future in college and to my future as a large animal veterinarian.
We have heard many stories tonight, and Olivia points out even more pathways and opportunities available at OHS. Make note about on-site admissions because this may be something you take advantage of in just a few short years. Abigail is ready next.
3 years ago, I would have told you I wanted to be a lawyer, and now I'm an electrical apprentice with Faith Technologies. I never thought I would be excited to go to work, but at Faith, I truly look forward to each day. Since I used to think I wanted to go to college to become a lawyer, I took a lot of AP classes the last few years in order to keep my options open, and I continue to make sure I keep my grades up and try my hardest in all my classes. I do a lot of hands-on work at home, which is mainly what drove me to this pathway, but OCON does offer many trades and automotive classes. Anyone can take these classes and learn basic knowledge on using tools, which may lead some people to a trades-related pathway if they find they are good at what they're doing or if they like it. At Faith, they prioritize learning and opportunities. In the short time I've been working there, I've learned how to do everything from fire alarm systems, data terminations, electrical devicing, pipe bending, the use of various tools, and a lot of cable routing. I start work every day at 12 o'clock after my A and B block classes. On days we have school, I go in for full days. It's a really amazing experience to see the process of construction and the many stages it has to go through, and no.
Thank you, Abigail. Now we have Melanie with her story. She started OHS thinking she was just going to a 4-year college with not much thought beyond that. She learned about an opportunity to work at her current job, take hospitality classes, and earn credit at WCTC. Youth Apprenticeship gave her so many new opportunities. Check this out.
Hi, my name is Melanie and I am a senior at Oconomowoc High School, and this is my story. When I came into my freshman year of high school, I had a plan already made up in my head that I was going to go to a 4-year college for business and leadership. In my mind at that time, there was no way that was not going to happen. And then once junior year of high school came around, I had a meeting with my counselor and she told me about a cool opportunity that would go with my job as I worked at a restaurant for hospitality. I thought in my head, wow, that's cool and that would be fun to do, but I didn't think really much of it. As junior year was going, I met with her again and she talked and mentioned an interesting program through WCTC. I told her that it would be cool and something that I would look into. She told me more about the program and that I could do it with hospitality even though I only took a class or 2. I decided I might as well try it because I'm still getting college credit either way. My first week went super well. I really enjoyed it more than I thought it would, and it was super fun. And only after 2 weeks of being at WCTC, I knew that my original plan I had was not going to actually happen. All while this was going on, I had just started a job at a hotel and I absolutely loved it. I was like, maybe I could do a youth apprenticeship with this, so I asked my counselor and sure enough, I was able to. Once I started my job, I knew I wanted to go into the field of hospitality. Recently, I made the decision to change my year plan, and now my plan is to go to WCTC and graduate with my associate's degree in hospitality, and then go to Lakeland University, which is tied to WCTC, and get my bachelor's degree in hospitality. In the end, I ask that you just keep your mind open and you try new things. Some things might not be what they thought they were, but other things will open the door to new opportunities.
It is amazing how we start high school with certain ideas and how quickly we realize how many choices we have and how many opportunities we can take advantage of. We have another round of trivia. Woo!
Yeah, definitely.
Nah. Five?
1.
Probably like 100.
At Oconomowoc High School, we have close to 200 courses you can choose from.
This one's got me stumped. I'm thinking 6. 4. Here at Oconomowoc High School, we have 5 career pathways to support your post-secondary goals. 4-year school, 2-year school, military, apprenticeship, or the workforce.
In the past, we have had up to 10 schools that our 8th graders have come from to join the freshman class.
Wow, I love learning about these little tidbits of OHS information. But Nathaniel is ready for us next.
Hello, my name is Nathaniel Fleming, and I am a senior here at Oconomowoc High School. I am the president of National Business Honor Society and a member of FBLA. I also play baseball here at OHS and I'm a scholar athlete. After high school, I plan to attend a four-year university where I will major something related to business. And none of that would be possible without my teachers, the counselors here, and the classes that OHS has to offer. From the moment I stepped into this high school, I was presented with so many opportunities that have helped me stay grounded, committed, and accountable towards my future goals. As I explore all types of classes at OHS, I gravitated towards business, and the classes here solidified that for me. My involvement with multiple clubs has also allowed me to surround myself with people who share a common goal as me. These things prepared me for what I wanted to do, and then I took the next steps, applying for colleges. On-site admissions was single-handedly the best opportunity that I was presented with when it came to colleges. There was a list of the top schools in the state, and we got to choose which schools we wanted to meet with. This opportunity allowed me to figure out if I got accepted into school that day, and there's no better feeling than being admitted to your first college. As I say here today, I highly recommend you all figure out what makes you happy, and from there, figure out what you want to do, whether that's a 2-year, an apprentice, a 4-year, or the military. I know it seems like a far way away, but it comes up quickly, and before you know it, some of you will be here making a video similar to this. So please take every day at a time and put yourself out there. You won't regret it.
Up next, we have August. And like many raccoons, he wasn't sure what he wanted to do after high school. After taking building trades, he discovered a passion for his type of work and potential career. Here's August.
My name is August Olson, and I am a junior here at Oconomowoc High School. Here at Ocon, there are many different courses that can help you prepare for life after high school, including college, youth apprenticeship, workforce, or the military. When I first came here, I had no idea what I wanted to do after high school. But after I took Building Trades 1 program with Mr. Olson, I learned a lot about tools and how to make cool things out of wood. When scheduling for classes next year came, I immediately signed up for the Building Trades 2 program so that I could learn the importance of building a house, like siding, roofing, trimming, and etc. When summer came around that year, I decided to work for my cousin Jordan at JFI Irrigation Systems, and I did this so that I could learn more about plumbing and electrical, and plus I learned more about things than I ever did my entire life. The reason why I took a job with him was because after I took Building Trades 2, I wanted to have some basic knowledge of a trade that I would be involved in the house that I will be helping build in the spring. My experience here at the high school has been very eye-opening and enjoyable because of how nice and helpful the teachers are here. Also, my fellow classmates are very helpful and kind. If I were you, I would pick the classes that interest you the most and not to take the classes that your friends are signing up for. I would also suggest that you do your work and ask questions because those two things have helped me get to where I am today in life. I would also suggest that you talk to your counselor because then they can help you get the classes for the things that you are most interested in, and they can also help you with what college classes are based around your interests.
That is so cool. I wish I could build a house. I should have taken building trades.
Me too. Now we have Lawrence, who has been interested in business, and many of the classes and clubs he has involved himself with have helped with his customer service, networking, and exposure to the business world.
Hello, my name is Lawrence Gunja. I'm a senior at Oconomowoc High School. When I graduate, I plan to pursue a degree in business management or marketing at a four-year university. Oconomowoc High School has heavily supported my interest in the business field through various opportunities and programs, such as Future Business Leaders of America and DECA, a marketing organization. These both have offered me networking opportunities and exposure to the business world. My involvement in these organizations has led me to pursue a diploma through our International Baccalaureate career program with a focus on business management and marketing, allowing me to set myself apart from other students. Outside of school, Oconomowoc High School has provided me with opportunities in my career with the state accredited apprenticeship program at Bank 59 in Oconomowoc. In this apprenticeship, I get the opportunity to develop my customer service skills while learning the different banking procedures in the financial world. I am grateful for the knowledge and plethora of opportunities that Oconomowoc High School has provided me to set me up for success.
Thanks, Lawrence. I know he has really benefited from all the business opportunities he has been involved with.
He definitely has, because last year he won FBLA State, which is so exciting. Speaking of opportunities, HOSA and Student Council are two clubs that Hayden has joined. She also took biomed and is very interested in the medical field. She herself had heart issues as a baby. She has seen personal life and career choices come full circle in her life. Check out her story.
Hi, my name is Hayden Manny, and I'm a sophomore here at Oconomowoc High School. The experiences that I've had here have impacted my goals for my future immensely. The clubs that I'm involved in here are HOSA and Student Council. During my freshman year, I had the opportunity to take Principles of Biomedical Sciences, which gave me very much clarification for my future. I always knew that I wanted to go into the medical field after high school, but I was never sure exactly what career I wanted. In biomed, we had the chance to watch a live heart surgery, and I was in awe learning about the heart and how it works. Connecting this back to my personal life, I was a baby in the NICU with heart issues, and this opened my eyes to the career path of becoming a neonatal nurse. I am so glad that I took Principles of Biomedical Sciences because it was empowering for me to be able to learn hands-on. In this class, we had numerous labs that involved blood typing, dissecting sheep hearts, and learning more about what it looks like to be a part of a career in the health sciences. We also researched individual careers in the medical field. Some plans I have for my future here at OHS is taking the CNA classes and joining a youth apprenticeship program that allows me to experience what it truly looks like to work in the medical field as a CNA. Some opportunities that HOSA has offered me is joining the HOSA competitions, doing research projects that are majoring in nursing, volunteering for the HOSA blood drive, and many more things to come. Oconomowoc has already created such a positive impact on me and my future, and I'm very thankful for these experiences I've had so far. I can't wait to make more memories in these next 2 years I have ahead of me here at OHS.
HOSA and Student Council are just two of the amazing clubs we have at OHS. We know there will be something for everyone. Let's hear Ethan's story next. He plans to pursue a career with the military.
All right, hello, my name is Ethan Horn. I am a senior. I've known for a while that I would like to join the military. My grandfather served and was in the Air Force. I always felt a calling and a duty to fight and help my country. I've learned through OHS that I have many different opportunities while joining the military. I've gone to group meetings here at the high school and have had the pleasure of speaking with different recruiters to determine what branch of schooling I would like to do. I'm currently leaning towards the Air Force to follow my grandfather's footsteps. The Mayor offers job, education, benefits, travel, advancement in specialty training, and much more. I can't wait to start my next chapter after I graduate. For the future freshman, this is what your future begins. Set goals for yourself, join clubs, stay organized, and ask questions. Stay focused and make new friends. Excellence is not a skill, it is an attitude. Have a great first year. Welcome to your future.
With all the choices and pathways we offer, everyone can discover the best individual plan.
We are so lucky to have staff here who support us and our visions. However, as the saying goes, it takes a village, and we are lucky to have a village here to help us guide each of us on our pathways.
Here at OHS, we are fortunate to have many community partnerships who offer their guidance, resources, knowledge, and even provide us with experience to strengthen our goals while exploring our future plans. We're pretty fortunate to have strong family ties. Up next, we're going to hear from a current raccoon parent, Jenny Holland.
Ryan Holland's mom. Emma is a senior and Ryan is a freshman at Oconomowoc High School. My husband Mike was born and raised in Oconomowoc and is also a graduate of Oconomowoc High School. While I am not originally from Oconomowoc, I have called Oconomowoc home for the past 20 years. I think what sets Oconomowoc High School apart from other high schools is the number of class and program opportunities for students, no matter what your child's interests might be. These classroom opportunities and extracurricular activities, along with a huge amount of enthusiasm and support from Principal Jason Curtis, the high school administration, and the entire teaching and counseling staff at OHS, are what helps motivate students to succeed as they try to figure out what their strengths are, guiding them towards a future career path. Whether your child chooses to enroll in school working towards a 2-year associate degree or a 4-year degree, enter into the military, or move right into the workforce upon graduation, the Oconomowoc High School's diverse academic options, extracurricular choices, and apprenticeship programs will help your student be college, career, and life ready. To me, this is what truly makes Oconomowoc High School outstanding. At the start of Emma's freshman year, Oconomowoc High School implemented a new program called Advancement via Individual Determination, otherwise known as AVID. This program is an academic elective program designed to prepare students to succeed through career and college exploration. Participation in AVID helped Emma learn what it means to be grounded in the hard work it takes to succeed in school, about being committed and held accountable to being a student with good attendance, being well behaved, and completing all of the work presented in courses throughout high school. As a result, we have witnessed Emma transform into an independent, determined, goal-setting, organized student. These attributes will help her see continued success in her post-high school journey. It was during Emma's sophomore meeting, however, that she voiced that she was struggling to determine her strengths and the career path she planned to work toward. During this meeting, Emma's counselor, Mrs. Fisher, suggested that Emma look at what classes she did best in and look at different career options that utilize those strengths. During her junior year, Emma tried new courses and extracurricular activities that had not previously been on her radar. She enrolled in the Certified Nursing Program through WCTC and signed up to take the education internship during one of the semesters that school year. These opportunities allowed her to explore 2 career paths based on her strengths and interests. After completing these 2 opportunities, Emma realized neither was the right fit for her. The process allowed her to recognize she was getting closer to understanding her strengths, but had not quite found the right focus. In order to continue exploring her options, she decided to take advantage of the many AP and IB courses offered at OHS, focusing on math and business, as well as leadership roles in student council, fashion club, and participating as a link leader. Now as a senior, Emma is enrolled in the Youth Apprenticeship Program at OHS and earning her state certification in finance. With the help from OHS's Youth Apprenticeship Coordinator, Mrs. Steffen, Emma is able to earn credit and get paid while working at Bank 59 as a universal banker, and she is now confident that she has found a career path that is right for her. Emma's brother Ryan is a freshman at OHS, just beginning his journey to figure out what his post-high school goals are while Emma is wrapping hers up. Ryan is an active participant in the OHS AVID program, a 3-sport athlete participating in football, hockey, and golf, and is already involved in the OHS Student Council. He has not yet chosen a career path or knows what he wants to do post-high school, but he has the foundation laid out for him to be the grounded, committed, and accountable student expected of him through the next 3 years at Oconomowoc High School. It's been such an incredible journey for Emma at OHS. We could not be more proud of her and the work she's put in. Emma is career, college, and life ready, and we are excited to see what lies ahead for Ryan and his chosen path.
Hi, thanks for calling Bank 59. How can I help you?
Committed to our goals. Now, if you're a raccoon, you've watched probably the last 15 minutes or so, and you can feel a little overwhelmed. I heard a lot of things in there, like space travel, multiple languages, building a house, and then other things that might not make sense right now. AVID, IB, youth apprenticeship, FFA. The point is, when you listen to all of the stories that your fellow classmates shared, is they found their passion and they ran with it. That's what you have to do. That's the first step. You become grounded in your values and purpose, and then commitment becomes really easy. But what does it mean to be committed? Well, you're doing the first thing. You're taking time to reflect on what it means to be a raccoon so you enter the high school experience with some purpose. But I also heard some other first steps. Step out of your comfort zone. Why would you sit in the study hall when you can take Building Trades 1 and learn how to use some tools, or Intro to Home Repair? One day you'll have a car. Why not take Consumer Auto? Would you take a study hall, or are you willing to come in at 6:20 a.m. to take Raccoon Performance 1 and get your weight training class and phys ed credit in before the school day even starts? That's commitment. I also heard change is okay. You're not setting a major and running with it. The way our schedule works is if you discover your junior year that you are in love with the building trades or you like a certain field, you can work through that pathway before you graduate and be just like Emma working at Bank 5-9, whatever it might be. And I also heard another great line. Setbacks are opportunities to reflect and grow. Setbacks will happen. No one has a perfect 4 years. So how do you take those setbacks and grow from them? That's what it means to be committed. Families, I think what you need to take away from hearing this is you're not in this alone. And there's so many opportunities. So when your raccoon comes home and says they did nothing at school, that's probably not true. That we're here to partner with you in this journey, that these next 4 years are incredibly important to setting them up for success. And we're so excited to join that alongside with you and celebrate with you on graduation day and a shared accomplishment of helping your raccoon go from where they are today as an 8th grader to a proud, confident adult. All right, I'll turn it over to Bryn.
All right, we have shared a lot and heard a lot this evening, but let's quickly dive deeper into what makes OHS so special.
What's up, guys? I'm Max Hellman.
I'm Luke Floyd.
I'm Nolan Carl.
I'm Jaden Sales, and we're here to show you guys what makes OHS so special.
Let's go find out.
What do you think makes OHS so special?
I would definitely have to say our amazing community. There's lots of opportunities for our students to connect with our business partners outside of the walls of OHS.
Well, one of the things that I love about OHS, Shore specifically, is the relationship we've had together for so many countless years. It's really neat to see all the different high schoolers that get to come through and participate in like our CNA training, TED Talks, and all the different projects that we get back to, which is pretty amazing.
We partner with the high school to support youth apprenticeship students that want to come on in like an internship. So we've had for the past 4 or 5 years now, juniors and seniors in high school come on board and just get their foot in the door on what finance would be like to see if that's going to help them in the future.
Cool. I like the opportunities that OHS provides. As you can see, we're in the automotive classroom, and this can help you further your career in many different fields. So if you're looking to work with cars when you're older, we have this for you.
What's special about OHS is the facilities that are here, and it's always keeping me active for the baseball season.
Behind me is the Ocon Fab Lab, where the possibilities are endless.
The staff was very welcoming. The relationships I was able to build here coming back felt great. Just felt very warm and welcoming coming in.
I graduated in 1988 from OHS. I bleed purple and gold, and basketball is my life.
One thing I love about OHS is that we get to make cool videos like this for you. Thank you.
All right. Now we tie it all together with our last core value of being accountable before we call it a night. So what does it mean to be accountable? Well, we talked about setting goals, and sometimes we fall short. And accountability stems from more than just rules and expectations and everything else like that. It stems from not taking the easy road and making sure that we're pushing ourselves through challenging coursework and pushing ourselves outside our comfort zone to make sure we meet our goals. So, Maggie, I'll turn it over to you.
Well, with that, let's hear from our amazing associate principals.
We are your associate principals. My name is Mrs. DeYoung.
I'm Mr. Nelson.
Hi, Mrs. Anders. So, we are here to support you over the next 4 years with all of your planning for your goals. So, that includes your academics, your attendance, and your behavior. We help you focus those goals so that you can get to your next step in the future.
Yep, and we also as a community have a set of what we call community commitments. Those are a set of standards and principles that we live by and we hold ourselves and each other accountable too. So that just really enhances our community, and that makes it a safe and welcoming place for everybody. So our values as a community are that we are grounded in our personal values. We are committed as raccoons to our goals, and we are also accountable to ourselves and to each other. So these are things that we'll work on over the next 4 years together. So I hope you guys enjoy the ride. We are happy to coach you along the way.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson, Mrs. Anders, and Mrs. DeYoung. Another way we hold each other accountable is doing what raccoons do, of course.
We're raccoons. Of course we're going to cheer each other on. Wow, Bennett, the movie looks great. Nice script, David. Lucas, I can't wait to see your movie.
We're raccoons. Of course we have send-offs for our state competitors.
We're raccoons. Of course we walk between two campuses.
We're raccoons. Of course we love Rocky.
We're raccoons. Of course we're on time.
We're raccoons. Of course we take a half hour to leave OHS at lunch.
We're raccoons. Of course we put our phone in the phone pocket.
We're raccoons. Of course we wear our backpacks all day.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it.
I'm a raccoon. Of course I'm committed to my goals.
We're raccoons. Of course we're committed to our goals.
I'm a raccoon. Of course I'm committed to my goals.
Hey. I'm a raccoon. Of course I'm committed to my goals.
We're raccoons. Of course we throw garbage in the garbage cans. We're raccoons. Of course we love Rocky.
There are 100 more examples of those, but that is a great start. Class of 2028, you'll form your own raccoon style once you get here.
That is what makes this place the best.
And what makes us career, college, and life ready. Let's hear from more reasons why.
Class of 2028. In this video, we are going to break down some of the best things about Oconomowoc High School. Anywhere from our amazing career, college, and life readiness framework to the classes you can take and everything else that makes OHS feel like home. At OHS, our sports teams are consistently at the top. Girls volleyball has made it to the state championship 5 of the last 6 years, winning gold in 2021. Boys cross country are 6-time reigning conference champs, and baseball is coming off a sectional final appearance. Homecoming is a week-long event filled with Ocon pride, fun, and a variety of activities. We have the parade, the assembly, dress-up days, the football game on Friday, and we end the week with our dance on Saturday. It's truly one of the best weeks of the year. Raccoon Community Connections are our school's exciting, informational, and entertaining daily news broadcast that a class of students put on. It is a primary way for our students to stay in touch with what's currently going on, and the best way for Mr. Curtis to spread his daily message. At OHS, we have an immaculate music program. From our award-winning wind symphony and directors, to the amazing shows our band, choir, and orchestra put on. No one does it better than the Raccoons. And this year, our band will actually be competing down in Louisiana. Game Day Squad is a group of seniors who are committed to being our school's ultimate hype squad. They attend all team sporting events and also spread news surrounding all individual and team accomplishments. The staff at OHS is extremely committed to making school feel like a second home. The bonds they build and the true want for their students to succeed is not something you will find everywhere. OHS offers a wide range of classes that strongly prepare students for their future career paths. From auto mechanics to the high school business classes to manufacturing to art, OHS has it all. At OHS, we celebrate and recognize anything and everything, from state send-offs to academic accomplishments, AP scholars, industry-recognized credentials, and much, much more. Because of all the amazing people, opportunities, and traditions OHS has, our community has grown into a family. At OHS, we make lifelong friends that last a lifetime, forever cherishing the bonds created during the 4 years spent in high school.
Have the best day of your life, raccoons. I love that video because it expands the idea of accountability from just beyond doing homework and getting grades. I mentioned at the start of today's presentation that this high school's been around since 1882, and we are family. We even saw it in the video earlier where we saw the grad from 1988, Trevor's mom, talking about she bleeds purple and gold. Who doesn't? There's nothing more special than homecoming week where you're used to running around and chasing candy, but now you're going to be in the parade. We have a responsibility to continue the tradition that is Oconomowoc High School, to continue to spread what it means to be a raccoon, to help out in the community, and to share our values to make sure that we are making sure that we are ready for whatever might be next. That's what it means to be accountable. So, who are the people that are going to help you do that? Well, you met the associate principals, but here are the counselors who will talk you through how they support you in this journey.
Hi, welcome to Student Services. I'm Mrs. Mueller. I'll be the first person you see when you come in the door, and I can help you make appointments with your counselor. I can help with college visits or military questions if you have questions about colleges or militaries. We also have the You Can Book Me app that you can use to schedule an appointment with your counselor. It's also bookmarked on your Chromebooks. Lots going on, so come down and see us.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Zimmer. Mrs. Mueller and I work the front end of the Student Services office, so I can also help with scheduling appointments with your counselors. I also do student records, so if you need a transcript, I can get you that. I help out with scheduling. And if you need your password reset for Skyward, I can help you with that.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Black. I have students with the last names Q through T. And another thing that we can help with is giving you tips on how to talk with your teachers.
Hi, I'm Mr. Eidman, and I work with students with last names A through D. One of the other reasons you might come down to Student Services might be because you want to ask questions about what managing your time looks like or staying organized, or maybe you're just interested in a piece of candy.
Hi, my name is Miss McGuire. I have students who have last names that start with J or K, and a good reason to come and visit me is if you're interested in joining a club or activity.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Schultz, and I'm the school counselor for students with the last name U through Z. And I also coordinate our IB program and work with our students in our Gifted and Talented program. Just another note about our role as counselors, we can help students with planning life after high school, whatever that might be. Maybe it's your colleges, your college goals, or maybe career pathways that you want to explore. We'll help with all of it.
Hi, I'm Angela Fisher. I'm one of the counselors who serves students with last names E through I. We are here if you ever need someone to talk to, maybe you're having issues at home or maybe with some friends or anything like that. We are here to just talk to, and if you need just a place to come visit. So come see us. I'll always have Mambas.
Welcome, class of 2028. We're so excited to meet you. I'm Mrs. Verhagen. I'm one of the counselors at the high school. I have all the freshmen whose last name starts with L through P. We have so many classes at Oconomowoc High School. We're here to help you, to connect you with the classes that might help you find that future pathway. Whether it's 2-year college, 4-year college, apprenticeship, military, or workforce, let us help you find the perfect pathway for you. We're so excited to meet you. Welcome to the Raccoon community.
All right, you'll get a chance to meet your counselor on Wednesday night at the open house and course exploration night. You'll actually greet you at the door and get a chance to just make a name with the face. All right, the guiding doc to help us around accountability and all our commitments and everything we talked about today is our academic and career planning guide. There's a QR code on your screen if you want to pull it up now. If not, I'm going to walk you through how to access it and where you can read information about everything you're hearing tonight. So when you go online and you just go to the Oconomowoc High School website, you go to where it says academic, and you click academic and career planning. When you click that, you go right here to the online 2024-2025 OHS Academic and Career Planning Guide. Families, this is a massive document. We went over it with your raccoons. We visited Nature Hill and Silver Lake, and your counselors will help you work through it over the next 4 years. This is not just a document that you look at now as you transition from 8th grade to freshman year. It's a document you're going to reference all the way through the high school experience. But what you might be using it for now is to think about what classes you might want to take next. So if you click course descriptions in academic departments, this will help you look at what each department offers here at OHS. So let's say you're interested in what English classes might be available. You click English, and it will walk you through all the offerings we have, not just for freshman year, but for the next 4 years. Again, this is a document we'll reference several times over the next 4 years together. But again, as a starting point, as you're starting to think about course selection and holding yourself accountable to charting your own path, this is the document that will help you dig into the courses that we offer and then help you learn a little bit more about what is available. If you got any questions, you saw your counselors on the video. You'll see them again on Wednesday night, but you can also set up an appointment with them and go from there. So again, academic and career planning guide, and then there's a lot of resources about opportunities, but if you're looking for course descriptions, this is where you want to click. And we'll reference it over the next 4 years. All right.
Thank you, Curtis. Our student services team is always ready to help you with making decisions about courses. Up next, let's hear from two of our junior class leaders, Zoe and Nickel, who prepare us for what leadership looks like.
Hey Zoe, what are you doing?
I was looking at the streaming stats for the freshman celebration tonight.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people watching. Wait, we're live right now.
Yikes!
Hey Zoe, how cool is it that we get to be a part of a show for the future raccoons?
Hello, soon-to-be freshmen. My name is Zoe. I'm currently a junior, 11th grade. And when you guys are here, I'll be a senior and one of your fellow peers.
And I'm Nickel. I'm a junior as well, and I'm excited for you guys to be at the high school. So Zoe, what do you do?
I'm on the lacrosse team, ski team, and on Fashion Club and Best Buddies. I enjoy being part of a team, just like how we are here at OHS. I'm also part of a student sportsmanship council, and I work with the PBIS team to make helpful videos that people might need. Something I remember watching this my 8th grade year is thinking, oh my goodness, this is so different from middle school. And to be brief, it most definitely is, but in the best way. How about you, Nickel?
I do baseball and football, and I love competing in sports. I also do intramural basketball, just another example of that. I do DECA, where I'm on the leadership team, and I'm also part of Builders Club, among other things. But overall, my priority is school. I always put first things first, and my first thing first is school. I'm getting my homework done on time, I'm checking my grades, I'm being proactive in communicating with teachers. With a lot of stuff going on, it's important that I communicate well. We also have this show where we discuss the 7 habits of highly effective people. Can we show you a clip?
All right, Nicole, you're reactive and I am proactive. Now, before we begin, let me put on my safety goggles.
Wait, are you the only one that gets goggles?
Yes, because I planned ahead. Now life's gonna shake you up, so give me some examples of that.
You didn't make a sports team. Your friend moves away. You get a bad grade. You get a parking ticket. You don't get invited to a party.
Okay, now open it. So fun, we cannot wait to see you at OHS.
You've got this, raccoons. We're excited to see you soon.
Can you believe we didn't know we were live?
That was so
We had no idea. We were right on the camera.
Thanks for introducing yourselves, Zoe and Nickel. Class of 2028, watch out for them next year in the halls and in fun videos.
Because of them, I will always be proactive. Being reactive is too messy.
Our time is coming to an end, but we have one more important message for you from our peer, Julius.
Freshman year, it was easy for me to get an assignment and ask, why am I doing this? Or what is the point? When teachers tried to hold me accountable, it felt like they were yapping at me a bit. However, now whenever a teacher tells me to do my work, I appreciate it because they are helping me to stay on top of my work. The teachers at OHS have our best interest in mind and want the best for us. I appreciate the teachers who reach out when I miss class to say, you all good, where have you been? My friends and teachers always make sure that I'm here, and my teachers are always making sure that I'm getting my work done. Over the last 4 years, I've learned to put my work first because in the long term, I am responsible for myself and graduating. I think about how much easier things would have been if I held myself more accountable freshman year, but I'm happy that I've learned to in my time at OHS. My advice to incoming freshmen is this: get your work done right away, surround yourself with good people who push you to be the best you are. Most of all, enjoy your time here because it goes quickly.
It doesn't get any more honest than that. Thank you, Julius. Everyone here is truly on your team. And like he said, get your work done and enjoy it.
All right. So that brings things to just about a close. So what's the next steps? Families, you may have a lot of questions. Again, you'll get the opportunity to at least say hi to a counselor on Wednesday night, but then you can also set up an appointment with them or feel free to email them yet here going into the course selection next week. The most important thing we've got now, though, is Wednesday night. That's open house and course exploration night. Tonight was designed for your family to just reflect a little bit on what you want this high school experience to be and what you're hoping to get out of being a raccoon. Now you get to go live it. It's one of the best nights of the year. It's right up there with the first day of school, graduation, open house night for our incoming freshmen. The energy should be electric. Scan the QR code if you haven't already signed up for an arrival time. It can get a little overwhelming. We are anticipating over 300 families coming. So if we all came at 5 o'clock, we wouldn't be able to give you the attention you need and you deserve. So schedule a time to arrive. When you arrive, you'll come in through the Gail Douglas Fieldhouse. You'll meet your counselor, and you'll be on your way to explore the programs you want to check out, and then also to get into the Fieldhouse to meet all the different clubs, activities, athletics, coaches, whatever else might be going on. We usually say if you arrive at 5, plan to spend about an hour. The other thing is to come with your questions. So you won't have enough time to visit all the different programs and departments we have, but if you're really struggling with which math class that you might want to take, or you want to just check out the auto lab because those classes seem cool even though you can't take them as a freshman, by all means, you'll get a chance to have a tour and check it out. Maybe you just want to get familiar with campus. Whatever it is, whatever your purpose is for coming, this is your opportunity to show up and also to check out the Den, our school store, so you can start to get your raccoon gear. All right, Maggie?
We look forward to seeing you all here on Wednesday.
But with how crazy the weather has been lately, I bet some of you are debating about coming. But don't worry, we have you covered because here is our very own OHS weatherman, Braden. Woohoo!
Thanks, guys. I'm Braden. I'm your weatherman for Oconomowoc High School, and I am here with your forecast for this week. So it has really been feeling like winter out there, and tonight is going to continue with those really cold wind chills into tomorrow morning with a high of 1 degree. And we're going to see really cold wind chills tomorrow. We could see wind chills close to negative 35 degrees, but we'll have partly cloudy skies tomorrow. Now for Wednesday, the open house, it looks to warm up, a little bit of a heat wave, the high of 11 degrees and partly cloudy skies. And then Thursday, we stay at 10 degrees with partly cloudy skies, and Friday, a high of 9 degrees and partly cloudy skies. And then Saturday, a high of 10 degrees and mostly sunny skies. So just to recap, guys, Wednesday for the open house looks to be the nicest day of this week, so we hope to see you guys there.
A whole 11 degrees on Wednesday night. It's going to be a heat wave. We'll see you at the OHS Gail Douglas Fieldhouse. All right. I'm here with my raccoons who helped to put this night on to you to welcome you to the Oconomowoc High School as you consider your transition to become a raccoon. Well, let's face it, you already are a raccoon. The best thing you can do is finish 8th grade strong. Get ready to join our community. We will see you Wednesday night. I don't think we could be more excited for the class of 2028. And as we graduate the class of 2024, I know they're excited that you will build on their legacy to continue to make Oconomowoc High School a special place. You're a Raccoon now. Welcome to the family.